What are the effects of corruption? Have you ever wondered how corruption impacts our everyday lives? It's a topic that affects economies, societies, and individual freedoms. Corruption can be defined as the misuse of power for personal gain, and it has far-reaching effects. In the context of libertarianism, corruption is often viewed as a symptom of excessive government intervention in the economy. When government officials exploit their positions to demand bribes or grant favors, it creates an uneven playing field. Success becomes less about hard work and more about connections and illicit payments. This distortion of competition leads to several harmful effects. First, there is economic inefficiency. Resources that could be used for productive purposes are instead diverted to rent-seeking activities like bribery. This not only reduces overall economic output, but also stifles innovation. Second, corruption erodes property rights. When officials can change rules or demand payments at will, individuals feel insecure about their investments. This insecurity discourages savings and investment, which are essential for economic growth. Another effect is the expansion of government power. Corruption tends to thrive in environments where the government has significant control over various sectors. As regulations increase, so do opportunities for corrupt activities. This creates a cycle where corruption justifies more government control, leading to even more corruption. Moreover, corruption undermines individual liberty. It weakens the rule of law and equal treatment, both of which are foundational to freedom. When people cannot engage in voluntary exchanges without fear of coercion or favoritism, their personal freedoms are compromised. Libertarians argue that reducing corruption requires shrinking the size and scope of government. By limiting government functions to protecting property rights and enforcing contracts, the opportunities for corruption are minimized. Bribery may sometimes be seen as a workaround for excessive regulation, but it is not a sustainable solution. Practical steps to combat corruption include reducing bureaucratic complexity and regulatory burdens that create opportunities for bribery. Limiting government intervention in the economy can also help by reducing the number of officials who can be corrupted. Strengthening the rule of law and property rights ensures individuals can transact freely without arbitrary interference. Encouraging transparency and decentralization makes it harder to conceal corrupt dealings. In essence, corruption damages economic freedom, efficiency, and individual rights. It allows government officials to misuse their power for personal gain. Libertarians view it as a direct result of an expanded state and advocate for a minimal government focused on protecting liberty as the best way to combat corruption and its negative effects.